Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. Today I'm going to be covering Altcoin, but before I do, I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's go into this video. So guys, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of the Altcoin token, an NFT project turned into a crypto project at the moment in the Web3 space. So you can see here at the moment, Altcoin, ticker name being Ape, currently ranked in that top 40 position, currently ranked 38. So it's doing really well at the moment, especially for a project that's fairly new. I did remember it was in the top 20 at one point when it was launched. So it is really good project at the moment. I will be going over the website later today as well. In terms of current pricing, it is just over that $13.30 level, currently 10% over the last 24 hours, so it's doing really well at the moment. Current market cap is over $3.6 billion as well, so it's really good that it has a really strong market cap as well. Gives much more stronger confidence in investors as well. Current circulating supply is only 28% covered, max supply is over 1 billion as well. Going over the chart very briefly, it did have that massive spike up here. This occurred when everyone was able to claim their Ape tokens if you held one of their NFTs as well. So it's a really good incentive that they gave Ape tokens to current holders as well. People were either able to sell off or actually hold onto the Ape tokens after they were able to claim it. So that's just a really good incentive to what Ape was able to do as well. And obviously spending a lot of money on these NFTs gives a bit more confidence for holders as well, just to hold onto the Ape token, as it gives more confidence in terms of the utility as well. So ever since then, there was a massive bit of a sell-off from the $18 to around $9. It was pretty much about a 50% retracement back down here, but ever since then it has been stabilizing around $15 to around $16, has been ranging off here as well. But I will be going over the price analysis in terms of where I see price heading to later on this video as well. In terms of where you guys can buy it, they have a whole bunch of markets that are already listed on. As I said guys, this is a very new project as well. Of course the NFT has been around for a while, but in terms of the crypto Web3 project, it has been fairly recent. So it's amazing to see all of these exchanges already listed for this Altcoin as well. So there is a lot of hype behind it and a lot of utility as well. So definitely the best place will be on Binance. You could go ahead and buy on all these other exchanges here as well. So guys, I will be jumping over onto the website now. Jumping over onto the website, you could see the iconic logo of the Bayc or Mayc, however you want to know about it. But you can see over here already the iconic logo. So it's pretty simple in terms of website, just straight to the point. Jumping over onto the about section, Altcoin is for the Web3 economy. Culture has found a new expression in Web3 through art, gaming, entertainment and events. The possibilities of the blockchain's impacts on culture are so endless that they can't possibly all be predicted yet. Ape is a token made to support the next, controlled and built on by the community. It will serve as a decentralized protocol layer for community-led initiatives that drive culture forward into the metaverse. So everything with the metaverse and NFTs related is all what Altcoin is all about in a DAO. So if you do want to learn more about this, I will leave a link in the description below. But this is how the Altcoin project is going to be allowed. Simply what DAO is, a project led by the community itself. So it depends on what the community wants and what that vote is all about as well. So it's really good that they're following this sort of procedure. Going over down to here, you can see here the DAO as well. Altcoin DAO exists because decentralized governance is critical to building and managing a globally dispersed community, and therefore critical to the success of the Ape ecosystem. The Ape Improvement Proposal process will allow Altcoin DAO members to make decisions regarding ecosystem fund allocations, governance rules, projects, partnerships and beyond. Altcoin DAO membership is open to all Altcoin holders. So as I said just previously, that is all about the Altcoin as well. Going down to in terms of what the protocol is all about, the Altcoin protocol. Altcoin is a ERC20 governance and utility token used within the Ape ecosystem to empower and decentralize community building at the forefront of Web3. As an open source protocol layer of ecosystem, Altcoin serves several purposes. So they've got the governance, unification of spend, access and incentivization. So go ahead and read this as well. It does tell you more about in terms of where everything is. In terms of the allocation, you can see here the Altcoin allocation, the total supply of Altcoin is permanently fixed at 1 billion tokens. No minting capability is ever exposed through the contract interface, thus the total supply will never increase. Similarly, the contract interface does not expose any token burning capability, so the token supply will never decrease. In line with the standard practice, a portion of the tokens for contributors to the project will be initially locked. Locked tokens will be unlocked over a period of 48 months in accordance with the predetermined unlock schedule in the chart below. Starting on a launch day March 17, 2022, ApeCoin will be distributed among 4 main groups. As detailed in the chart below, wallets token holders allocated to the DAO treasury and resources can be viewed here. So going over to the chart very briefly, 62% of the Eco Fund, 16% Yuga Labs and charity, 14% launch contributors and 8% to the Bayc founders. So over here it does tell you what it is. So 60% of the Eco Fund, so 150 million tokens to the Bayc and Mayc, so all locked for claim at launch. So this is what I mentioned previously in terms of when that price was pumping. This is what was happening. So a lot of these tokens were pumped into the market where a lot of people was able to claim these tokens as well. Again, 740 million tokens to DAO treasury and resources, 16% to Yuga Labs and the charity. So 150 million tokens to Yuga Labs, 10 million tokens or equal value donated to Jane Goodall Legacy Foundation. So it's really good that they're doing this as well. It just gives a bit more purpose for the token as well. 14% launch contributors, so 140 million tokens to launch contributors. Lockup schedules vary by contributors but fall into one of the following. So it does tell you a list over there as well. And 8% of Bayc founders, so 80 million tokens to founders of Yuga Labs, which is fair, especially when everyone is behind as well. In terms of actually claiming this token, I'm pretty sure a lot of people has already claimed since the launch of this token, but just to be brief about it, you can see over here, if you own a Bored Ape, you'll be able to claim 10,094 tokens. A Mutant Ape, you'll be able to claim 2,048 tokens. A Bored plus a Kennel Ape, you'll be able to earn 10,950 tokens. A Mutant Ape plus a Kennel, you'll be able to earn 28,898 tokens. So this is all relevant to in terms of if you have, say for example, around 2 or 3 Bored Apes, you'll be able to get 2 to 3 times more than this, and so on. So it's pretty insane the amount of tokens that's actually been distributed to holders. So it really does give an incentive of people who have been holding this for a while, or people who literally bought at around 100 ETH plus. So it does give you a bit more confidence in terms of the project has a lot of value in it as well. So that's just a bit about the Ape token. I do want to jump over onto price analysis now. So jumping over onto the price analysis, this is going to be very brief. As I said, it's only been around for around a month, so it's very new token, so there isn't really much data that I could address. But as you can see over here, there was that low around that launch price, around that $1, until that high around that $28. So obviously if you were able to claim around here and drop around here, you'll be able to earn around a 28x. So that's pretty huge, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are holding and still holding to this day, just because they see a lot of potential in this project as well. But just to be brief, over here there is these 2 ranges which are highlighted, that resistance level around that $15 and the support level around that $9 region. So it has been ranging from these 2 levels for the last couple of weeks or so. So what I see from here, if this resistance over here does break around that $15, stays above that as well on the daily, I see a massive surge happening to at least these highs around that $28, especially ticking off this high around that $18. If it does go past this, there is that nice clean range going towards that $20, $22 and so on. So that is that one potential here as well. Another potential here as well, which obviously I don't want to see happening, but I do want to just let you guys know there is obviously a buy opportunity and obviously a sell opportunity as well. So the sell opportunity here as well, you can see there is that support level here, which is a fairly strong support just because it hasn't been touched ever since around that level here. So if this support level does break around that $9, there is a possibility of a sell-off opportunity from that $9 to around there, but I don't ever see that happening just because a lot of people are really behind this project as well. A lot of holders and the market cap is obviously very strong as well. There's just a possibility I do want to mention just in case this does happen. Just want to keep your eyes out, but you can see it has been ranging for the last couple of weeks or so. Jumping over onto the 4-hour time frame, another bullish incentive which I do think is going to happen. There is that very strong trend line. You can see here, touch once, touch twice, retested on that 3rd time. It did break, retest it. This arrow here, I just want to point out on that 4-hour, has engulfed this candle here. So there is a strong opportunity now to obviously surge across to that all-time high is where I'm seeing. So that's why I just put that arrow there, is what I'm thinking at the moment, at least to this high around that $18 mark. If that gets smashed over, there is that opportunity to clean these candles here, which I'm obviously hoping for as well, and obviously all holders are hoping for as well. And obviously, you know, it's really good gains I'm definitely thinking of happening as well, just because that strong trend line has broke, retested nicely, engulfed that candle here, and obviously from there I see clean traffic towards the left hand side. So guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notification for all future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.